Hi and welcome back to Joe Talks Cars and welcome to another video. In this video I'm going to give you the 5 reasons why I love my Golf GTI and the 5 reasons why I hate it. Be sure to stay tuned right until the end to find out one of the reasons is so bad I almost sold the car because of it. So let's get straight into it. The first reason why I love the car is, of course, the colour. Black just looks absolutely stunning on the Golf GTI. It looks stunning on most cars, but the GTI just looks exceptionally good in black, so I was really pleased with that. So that's the first reason. Second thing that I love about this car is the seats. They're just so comfortable, really supportive, and they're heated as well, so it makes it really nice in winter. I couldn't live without them, to be honest. I really wanted the tartan seats, but I needed the leather due to carrying the dog in this car and I didn't want the seats to get totally ruined. Now the next reason is something people don't often realise with these, but inside here, excuse all the dirt, the car's filthy, you get a bottle opener, which is brilliant, isn't it? I don't know quite what you'd use it for because you can't drink and drive, but anyway, it's in there, separates the two cup holders so you can put various sizes of cups in. It's really cool. Now something that isn't actually that obvious on this car is the spoiler. So it's got like a little lip to it and I really like the way it looks. It's not overly aggressive, it's just really subtle. So I hope you can see it in the video, but it just like, there's a little lip at the end of it. Finally, the last thing that I like is the noise of the thing. This car is not actually that loud, but I think it sounds really nice. If you look at a previous video that I've done on this car, you'll be able to hear it. It's a really sort of farty sounding noise. It's a 4-pot engine, so it doesn't sound the best, but I think for what it is, it's really good fun. It encourages you to drive it a little bit harder than you probably should. So before I get onto the things that I hate about the car, if this is the sort of video that you enjoy, then please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for plenty more videos on this car and some of the other cars that I have, such as my Porsche Cayman-S. Now this might sound like a really strange thing to hate, as it was the first thing that I love. I hate the colour. I hate black cars. I love the way the colour looks, don't get me wrong, but I hate cleaning it. Today is a prime example because I've washed it about 3 days ago. I've given it a bit of a rinse off today, but it still looks terrible. So they're just really hard to look after, and I think if I was to choose one again, I'd probably pick something like white or silver, something lighter that's easier to care for. It is a total nightmare. The second thing that I dislike about this car is just the lack of features. I didn't buy this car new, of course, but it doesn't even come with cruise control. They come with absolutely nothing. There's no Bluetooth, there's just nothing. But cruise control surely is just one of those basic things that you come to expect from every car. It's only from 2010, so it's not a very old car. It's just really badly equipped, and I hate that. Now this next point is really hard to show you. I'll do my best, but it's really hard to show. But it's just the paintwork quality on the car. The rust spots are already starting to appear, and bearing in mind this car is from 2010, it's not really old, but it's already starting to rust. That really annoys me because I like to look after my cars and keep them polished, and when you find little spots of rust, it really takes the enjoyment away from the car. One of the worst places is actually just under there, so water collects underneath the badge and it just starts to rot out from underneath it. It's just got a little bit down in the corners and just generally a bit rusty. It's not overly great. This may seem like a really petty thing that's actually on the inside of the car. So another thing that I dislike about the car is the gear stick. If you look at previous models, especially the Mk6 GTI, it has like a golf ball effect on the gear stick, and you don't get that in the Mk6, and I don't see why they got rid of it. It's really annoying. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the gear stick, but it would be really nice to have the golf ball effect on it, I think anyway. The final thing that I dislike about this car is actually under the bonnet. So I'm not actually sure where it is, so excuse my ignorance, I think it's under here. But one of the main issues with these cars is the chain tensioners. They can fail and snap without warning. And that just ruined the experience of owning the car for me. It may seem like something you shouldn't worry about, but it's really common on these. When I found out about it, it was too late. I'd already bought the car. And I read about it on forums and everyone said, don't worry about it, it's really small numbers, you know, you'll probably be okay. But after speaking to someone that actually owned one of these, his engine went. and it cost him nearly 6,000 to put right, so it is a major issue and it's what really put me off the car. Right, so I thought I could end the video there, but it turns out I can't. I found another thing. There's actually 6 things I hate, and this is another one. I've literally just fixed this. You go to shut the bonnet. No matter how hard you slam it, doesn't go down. I've already fixed this once, so there you go. There's another thing that I hate. Yeah. So anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already for plenty more of these videos to come. See you next time. Bye.